Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? I'm back with another video. I took a little break off just because I wanted to kind of make sure my content is what I wanted to put out. I felt like the quality was kind of dipping, so I'm trying to get the quality back up while also maintaining a good uploading streak. So sorry to if anyone watches these videos. But anyways, I'm gonna try and be a little bit more consistent about 5 uploads. I do have a full month scheduled, so I have like all these ideas and everything, but I'm gonna shoot for at least 5 uploads a week, just to throw that out there. But anyways, today's video we're gonna go into GFuel and if it's for you, because it can be pretty pricey. Some of these pretty cheap right now, but normally pretty pricey. It's like $40 a tub, so it's kind of a big thing. And first off, I just want to say the reason I got into it is first off, I heard about it for the longest time, followed like esports, FaZe Clan, all that, and they were like, get some G Fuel. And so I was never really a big coffee drinker, still enjoyed the caffeine though, so I drank soda. And the one thing I will say about this, that's better than soda, there's no sugar content. At least there shouldn't be any sugar content. Making it, I wouldn't say substantially healthier. Like there's probably some downsides to this, but I do know it's healthier than soda. So that's kind of why I got into it. Just a little bit healthier drink in my eyes. And the best way to go about getting it would be sampler packs. So we're just gonna pull up. Oh man, it might tell. Okay, one sec. Started kits. Okay, basically this is the best way to go about it. It's like $15, which is kind of a lot, but it does come with a shaker cup, and these ones are on sale for 10. And it gives you their 7 most popular flavors, along with some other ones have like options, like this one right here, Ninja's favorite, that's his favorite. So it gives you options to try, and I think that's a good spot to start. And if there's any flavors that pique your interest, let me see where it's at. Oh man, you go to packs. Now if there's a flavor that you want, you can always just test it out, see what you like. It's a little bit more expensive because you are buying 3, but they also have this 10 sample pack for 13. And then this is their menu so far. So not every tub has flavors, but if you're dipping your toes in, dip it in with these. Don't go all in on a flavor that you think you're gonna like, because the way I see it is there are some flavors that are very true to like what they're supposed to be. Most of them taste like what they're supposed to be, but sometimes it's not like necessarily something that you'd prefer. Like the strawberry banana is not really my favorite strawberry banana drink, and that's cool. But if I was to like order a tub and be so hyped that strawberry banana was coming, it might be a little bit of a letdown. So I think this is a very good spot to start if you're trying to get into it, or whatever you want to call it, just because you kind of see what it's like. And I would not recommend this if you're not good with caffeine. The reason I use it, I've already built up like a tolerance to caffeine, and it's just a part of my daily like diet at this point. Like I need caffeine to wake up, and a lot of people have gotten on the caffeine train. So I looked this up, and pretty interesting. 70 to 140 milligrams. Each serving of G Fuel is 140 milligrams of caffeine, so it's on the upper side. But if you were to get a large coffee, I believe it's actually closer to like 200 to 300 milligrams. I could be entirely wrong though. I'm just kind of pulling those numbers out from what I've seen. So it's pretty good. It's got a lot of caffeine content. It'll keep you going for, I'd say, at least 6 hours. Unless you're like really pushing yourself. It definitely is a lot of caffeine, gives you a lot of focus, and I would say mainly just energy though. So yeah, that's kind of that. I will say I'm not too sure. I heard FaZe was pulling out, and now it looks like they're not quite pulling out anymore, so I'm not sure if their flavors are around or not. But a lot of these are pretty good. I've tried, I think, FaZe X, strawberry shortcake, FaZe berry, or sour FaZe berry. They hold up pretty good. So when it comes down to it, don't just like buy a tub or something, don't buy it off the start, because you're not gonna find out anything. I'd say, because a tub's like 40, I'd say if you have the money, this is a total if, because like if you don't have the money, obviously don't look for it. But if you have the money, like 30ish will give you a good idea of what you like, because you can get like a sample and then like maybe the 10 pack, or you can get a few of these, whatever, and you can test it out, because you may like it, you may not. I found that I like very seldom flavors. Like I like a few of them. This one is not the community's favorite, not even close, but it's what I prefer. So it's all preference. I would not dump $200, $100, whatever. I would not dump it in if you don't know. The other thing I want to talk about is they got this hydration formula, and it's basically like a Gatorade, Powerade, whatever you want to call it. It's like a sports drink. It's supposed to restore electrolytes, if I got it correct. So it's gonna be like one of those. The big tub is the energy, that's 40 servings. The hydration tub's a little bit smaller, 30 servings. But theoretically these should last you over a month. This one that I have right now, the strawberry shortcake tub, has lasted me probably about a month and a half, because it's not an everyday thing that I do, but it is something that I do quite often. Another thing is, if you're thinking, man, $40, that's a lot for a tub, it's about $1 per serving, and I drink like one a day, maybe a little bit less. So I don't want to like say that, oh, it's like cheap and it's good, but compared to like an energy drink, you're paying like $2 for an energy drink, and it does like the same thing. So if pricing isn't like, if you're worried about that, you just gotta put it in perspective. Like, oh, I could buy 40 monsters, or I could buy one tub of this, and then the pricing doesn't look too bad. Granted, the 40 is a lot, I'll say that 40 is a lot, but it's something, if you do enjoy it, to kind of dip your toes in. I will also say, if you do like this and you're looking for tubs during most holiday events, or even when they're like clearancing stuff off, like right here they're clearancing all these off, and then during holiday events they do like buy one get ones, like half off certain tubs or whatever. I'd say wait for those. I would say put your money, save up or whatever, put your money on those days. It takes a little bit longer to get here because of the buy one get one, and it's more traffic, but I think overall it's more bang for your buck. And like I bought on Memorial Day, I bought just like a bunch of them, you know, and I saved like $200, you know. Like I think I paid like close to 200 or something. I saved about it 200. So it's definitely the better way to go. Just wait for a major holiday, something like that, to just come on by and just pick up your favorite flavors, you know. If you're bad with caffeine, I'd say this probably isn't for you. Like I have a friend that kind of gets a little bit shaky after like a soda or something, and this is quite a bit more caffeine. So only get it if you're getting it for like a replacement, I'd say, for like coffee or a soda perhaps. And in the end, they also kind of market it as like, this will make you better at video games. It won't. It gives you like a caffeine boost, which, I mean, sometimes when you're playing bad, it's because you're not paying enough attention. So I guess they can like draw that connection, like, yeah, it wakes you up so you play a little bit better. But if you're thinking, oh man, I'm gonna get me a tub of this, I'm gonna become a pro, you're not. And I hate to break it to you, it's good, but it's definitely not video game improvement. That's just my 2 cents with this. I can be wrong. You're entitled to your own opinion. And some of the things I said, if you don't like it, I mean, good for you, bro. Like I said, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and I don't want to like force this upon anyone or whatever, but this is just kind of a little guide, I guess, if you're kind of getting into this or anything. Anyways, with that, I'm probably gonna end the video here. Make sure you hit a like and sub, comment if you have any questions or whatever. I'll get back to you when I can, and thanks for watching.